Protectorate Productions Comedy Showcase. This is Nathan Caldwell. Here we go.
What you got in the bag, Roy?
Apples. And if you can guess how many, I'll give you both of them.
4?
Oh, man, you got it.
Here's something you may have heard before, but it's worth repeating.
Ever since that Stephanie chick started telling everyone our secrets, everybody knows now that vampires sparkle in the sunlight. Well, now you can too. There is a body wash called Sparkle in the Sunlight, and what it lets you do is you wash everything with it, and then you go out in the sun, and it makes you sparkle. That's right, sparkle in the sunlight. Now you too can sparkle like a vampire. Product may inadvertently turn you into a vampire.
So, in this next bit from John Bill's show, Bells in the Bat Free, which can be found at mutualaudionetwork.com or thebatfree.com, or wherever finer podcasts are found. He just put this out not long ago, and I actually got to help him. So I wanted to share the episode with you, and I'll break it up like I have done in the past seasons. It was cool though. I said, I know it's a recent episode, but can I share with my listeners the show that I did with you? And he said, it doesn't matter that it's, basically it didn't matter that it was new. He said, go right ahead. And so I'm very thankful to John Bell for this. And so it gives me great pleasure to let you hear this part of the episode 310 of Bells in the Bat Free. And further episodes will go until it is completed.
All right. I'm a little hesitant to do this, but here goes.
This is Mr. Caldwell. Mr. Nathan D. Caldwell?
Yes, Mr. Coldwall. Do I have a guest?
Yes, sir. There's a potato head to see you.
Potato head?
That's what I said.
It's not something else instead? Like maybe Fred?
He said he was the head of the planet Potato.
Oh no. Is this the alien from Pluto that first appeared in episode 35?
I don't get paid to listen to your podcast.
Say, there's an idea for a ratings builder. You be quiet, Brad. What does the alien want?
Well, he seems mad, but that's understandable since you never were able to get the scientists to declare Pluto a planet again.
Aha! So you did hear that episode. You said you don't listen to my podcasts.
No, I did not say I did not listen to your podcast. What I said was I'm not paid to listen.
This guy sounds like he'd make a pretty slick lawyer there, Mr. Bell. And I sure don't need the competition. Okay, I guess you should send him in.
Bye now.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Goodbye.
I'm turning off the intercom now.
Greetings, Mr. Bell. It is I from the Potato Pluto.
You mean the planet Pluto?
Not anymore, since your silly scientist said that potato is no longer a potato.
Pluto is no longer a planet.
Stop rubbing it in.
Here's something from Fred Passmore and Jon Lawhon from Sheaf Laughs Comedy. You can find that over at ChristianSkitscripts.com.
Howdy, Mr. Fred. How you doing this beautiful day, son?
Doing good. How about you?
Oh, I'm finer than a dog hair split 3 ways. Last week, me and Obadiah went hunting and caught us a passel of critters.
Critters? What kind of animal is that, particularly?
Well, we bagged a couple of possums, 3 big old coons, 4 fat quails, and, what else?
And a partridge in a pear tree?
Nope, didn't get one of those. Oh, and a rabbit. But old Jabez done chewed on him some, though, so we just let him have it. Danged if I didn't forget to bring you some leftover victuals.
Good. Good grief. Don't worry about it. I really don't need any.
I'll make it up to you sometime, son. If you just hand me your trash can there.
Here you go. Well, it's been a long time since we heard a story from you, Jeremiah. Have you got a good one for us?
Well, now that you ask, I sure do. It's a doozy. I think you'll like it. There was a young minister who was kind of wet behind the ears, and he was asked by a funeral director to hold a graveside service for a homeless man. And the homeless man had no family or friends, and the funeral was to be held at a cemetery way back in the country. and this man would be the first to be laid to rest there. Well, the new preacher wasn't familiar with the backwoods area, so he got lost, and being a typical man, he didn't stop for directions. So he finally arrived about an hour late and saw the backhoe and the crew and everybody eating lunch, but the hearse was nowhere in sight. So the preacher apologized to the workers for his tardiness and stepped to the side of the open grave and saw that the vault lid was already in place. So he saw an opportunity to preach to the living, as well as saying some words about the deceased, and he told the workers that he wouldn't hold them up for long. So the workers gathered around and took off their hats as the minister poured out his heart and soul. As he preached, the workers started saying, "Amen, praise the Lord, and glory." Well, nothing encourages a preacher to preach harder, so he preached like he had never preached before, from Genesis all the way to Revelations. He closed the service with a prayer and walked to his car. And as he drove away, one of the workers turned to the other one and said, "I ain't never seen nothing like that before, and I've been putting in septic tanks for 20 years. Oh, well, that's just like a preacher, ain't it? But I bet the good Lord used him anyway to reach those tough old working men. Funny how he can even use what we call a mistake to do his will.
That's a great story and an even better thought. Kind of gives me hope for myself.
Well, I best skedaddle, Mr. Fred. You take it easy, you hear?
Okay, you too. We'll see you later.
We interrupt this program to bring you this special audio presentation from the Voice Closet.
You're watching WD2 News. I'm Scott Steele. Let's check in with Tony Cannon and weather. Tony?
Well, thank you, Scott. Looks like we've got a low pressure system moving into the area, and storms are expected to follow. Expect unseasonably low temperatures through the weekend.
There goes a lot of plans.
Well, that's right, Scott, but I do have some good news.
What's that, Tony?
I just saved my eternity by switching to Jesus.
Jesus, a matter of belief, will save an eternity.
Giving a lift to your left lines, the Voice Closet with Glenn Hascall. So much to say, so many ways to say it.
And here's this week's Old Time Radio moment, brought to you by the Retro Radio Podcast and Keith Heltsley.
Dennis, that song is swell. Run over it once more before the broadcast tomorrow.
Okay, but what shall I tell my mother about my raise in salary?
Just tell her you asked. She'll know the rest.
Dennis, tell your mother we'll talk about it later.
Okay. Goodbye, Miss Livingston.
Goodbye, Dennis.
Goodbye, kid. Dennis, that's the closet.
Oh.
Here's the front door. There.
Gee, Mr. Benny, no wonder you're the star.
Yes, Dennis. I've been a big hit for years, just opening doors. Goodbye, kid. I wonder when he'll grow up.
Well, Jack, I think I'll go home, too. I have to clean up the house.
Clean up your house? You've got a maid.
I know, but I don't want to lose her.
Oh, yes. Good night, Mary.
Good night.
Oh, Rochester.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready to go upstairs to bed.
I'm tired, boss. Would you mind warming up tonight?
Okay, but don't let it happen too often. Oh, Rochester, what did you do with the turkey? Did you put her where she won't be cold?
Yes, sir, boss.
Good.
I put her in the oven.
The oven? What'd you put her there for?
I don't want her to get stage fright on Thanksgiving.
I'll take her out of there and put her on the back porch.
Okay.
Bad enough that we have to kill her in a few days.
The least we could do is see that she's comfortable.
Gee, I hate to think of killing that poor old turkey.
Oh, boy, am I tired. I'm so tired I can't even hang up my clothes.
Oh, well. I'm not so fat. Feel good to get these shoes off. know, darn it.
I always forget. Thanksgiving's here again.
Years roll on for everybody but the turkey. Hello, my fine feathered friend. Say, you're nice and plump, aren't you? Who, me? Yes, you. You're going to make somebody happy on Thanksgiving. What? And you'll bring me a nice price on the market. 55 cents a pound. What am I doing here in this coop? I'm not a turkey. I gotta get out of here. Let me out of here. Let me out of this coop. Oh, I'm not in a coop. I'm in my own house. Oh, Rochester. Rochester.
What are you doing here, Turkey? I thought I put you out on the back porch.
Turkey? Rochester, I'm not a turkey. And stop staring at me like that.
Come here, Turkey. Come over here to me.
Rochester, put down that knife and fork. Is that a napkin you're wearing?
It ain't so wrong.
Rochester, what's the matter with you?
Say, Butcher.
Hello, Suzette.
How much weighs are you this turkey?
Gobble, 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 gobble.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, pardon me.
All right, folks, get your tickets in for the 40-cent tour through the gravy bowl. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry.
Come on, Jack, let's go. 2 tickets, please.
You only need one, lady. Turkeys get in free.
Now, wait a minute. This is going far enough. I'm not a turkey. I'll prove I'm not. Mrs. Greenberg.
I'm not talking to you.
Butcher, you know I'm not a turkey, don't you? What's the matter with you people? Mary, tell him I'm not a turkey. Tell him for cranberry sauce. Tell him.
Of course you're not a turkey. What's the matter with you people? Look at his webbed feet.
Well, I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
You're a turkey, you're a turkey, you're a turkey.
Who's a turkey?
You're a turkey, you're a turkey, you're a turkey.
I'm a turkey?
Bromo salsa, bromo salsa, bromo salsa, bromo salsa. Oh, boy! Train leaving on track 12 for Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Arabia.
Oh, boy, I'm going to get on that train, get away from all of this.
And Turkey.
What? Well, that did it. I'm going to prove once and for all who I am.
Hello, Mr. Benny. You're a little unhappy, I see.
Mr. Billingsley. Mr. Billingsley.
Yes?
Tell me, am I a turkey or Jack Benny?
You haven't left yourself much choice, have you?
This is the end. I'm not taking any more from anybody. The next one that tells me I'm a turkey is going to get a punch in the mouth. That's what I'll do. I'll punch him right in the mouth.
Hello, Jack.
Never mind that Jack stuff. I know what you're thinking, Don Wilson. Go ahead and say it. Just say it.
Of course I'll say it. Rate that flakes are toasty brown, toasty brown.
Stop
toasty
stalling,
brown.
Wilson.
Sweet as a nut and
You know what I mean. Come on, say it.
Toasty brown, baldy rich.
Don't play around with me, Don Wilson. You came here to tell me one thing. Now you say it. You say it or I'll punch you right in the mouth.
Rape that flake.
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 Right in the mouth. Now get out. Get out of here, everybody. Get out. Get out.
Boss, wake up.
Go away. Go away.
Boss, wake up. You've been dreaming.
Huh? Huh? What?
You've been dreaming.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness, what a dream I had. What a terrible nightmare.
It must have been, boss. Your feathers are all over the floor.
My feathers?
You tore your pillow apart.
Oh. You know what you meant for a minute there. Well, I'm all right now, Rochester. Nearly time to get up anyway.
Almost. Say, Mr. Benny, what's all that money doing on the floor?
Oh, that's some change that dropped out of my shoe. So long, Rochester. So long.
So long, boss. What a man. He's got shoes that jingle, jangle, jingle.
Have a good day, and remember, laughter, it's a really good medicine.